Yo, guys, what is up? Early in the morning, Newbie Critics here. I'm your host, Mitchell, with my co host.
It's your big boy, right?
Yes, guys, this is going to be a first and not the last. I don't know if y'all can hear the jet in the background. If you can, my bad. But
Oh.
this is going to be the first, not last morning episode. Okay? Probably will get these out sooner, though. How you been, though, Ray?
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Sorry, I was trying to close that window and it's not jet in. What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, how you been though? Like, how? I mean, I know we talked yesterday, but how's the week been?
Dude, last week was probably like one of the best spring breaks I ever had in my life. I mainly
Oh,
just went out fishing, being outside, chilling, hanging out with friends. So yeah, it's
good.
been great.
That's
Yeah, and
good.
now back slaving out here.
That's the life. I had the complete opposite, to be honest. I was just busy that entire spring break. I literally had no breaks. Like, I was doing something every day, but it wasn't bad. It was enjoyable, but I wish I would have been able to, hang out with the group.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not like we're all gonna leave here. It's not like we're going to, Venus or a
Yeah.
random star in the world.
That's true. I like that. But before we get into going to Venus and a random star, I want to talk about, National Women's, not national, let me stop saying that, but Women's History Month. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's
have
it.
you watched anything new with the lead of a woman or anything?
Well, there is one movie I watch. It's Hoppers. I watched the
Okay.
movie 2 days ago, and the lead, I'll be straight up with you, I forgot her name. It's something, but no, she was really great. She's
Do you remember the
dude.
character's name at least?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. But
Okay.
no, I think the movie was amazing because it's about an activist who's trying to save the life around her, and
Mhm.
pretty much it's pretty modern to modern day problems, and I think
Yeah.
it's a film that's worth watching for young and older people.
Facts. I'm definitely gonna check that out sometime next week. But I would say for me, I'll go a different route. Not a movie, but a TV show. Because season two is supposed to be coming out pretty soon, I think. It's a show called Sweet Pea. It's pretty much this girl who becomes a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
she, yeah. I'm sorry. Let me stop saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just at this point, I'm just saying that as a meme. But no, seriously though, she becomes a serial killer, and at first it's on accident. The first kill is on accident, and she just keeps trying to hide it from other people, and that makes her kill more and more people. And then it's just something inside her wants to um kill like bad people. She's only like killing like people who's done her wrong though. She's never killing like a normal civilian, at least from what I remember. I haven't seen the show in like 2 years. But season two I think is coming out sometime this year or next year. It's the actor from Fallout. I think her name is Ella Purnell. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry, baby girl, but it is
That's
what it
crazy.
is. But
She don't know you.
I know, but she's one of my favorite actors right now, so
Hell yeah.
uh, I had to slide that in. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. Before we can now lead in, we love women, so we always talk about Women History Month on this podcast. This is a tradition. We do this every year. But anyways, next topic next topic I wanted to talk about is because of the success of the One Piece live action, the same creators at I'm pretty sure it's Tomorrow Studios. If I'm wrong, my bad. But Tomorrow Studios, they're creating another anime live action called Samurai Champloo, and it's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Netflix. Not too much has been out about it yet, but when I was looking at things, they said they now after their first one they put out, which was Cowboy Bebop, that live action, and after now with the next live action, the One Piece one, and the most newest one, they said they want to work on Samurai Champloo. They said they have figured out the formula and their mistakes on what they done wrong with the Cowboy Bebop live action and with the One Piece live action. If you've seen it, you know it's one of the best of all time. So they feel like they now know how to make these anime live action stories come to life. You know, I want to know how you. I know you said before we, went on air, you've never seen Samurai Champloo, but knowing that it's the same studio at least that worked on the One Piece live action, and it's already been confirmed. They said they will work with the original mangaka. I don't really know the
You said it
author. Let
right
me
the
just
first
say,
time.
okay, the author, Shamrock Shampoo. So I want to know how you feel about that. I know you haven't seen it, but do you have anything to say?
Not really. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a series that I'm gonna be like too into. Mainly because not because I don't like Samurai Champloo. I can't say anything about it. I haven't seen it. But I don't know. I'm curious on what they're gonna do with it, and I hope that they don't just keep making like anime live actions just to make them. I hope it's a series. It's like an ongoing series that's gonna have love and care as the same crew with the One Piece live action did. So I hope them the best, and yeah, hopefully it's not bad.
Yeah, I definitely agree with pretty much everything you said. And yeah, like I said, neither of us have seen it. And I just hope if they're working with the original author, they just actually are working with him and trying to make this thing good. Next thing I want to talk about was if you've seen our episode, I think it was when we were talking about box office success movies. I think this was like our second or first one. But me and Ray were talking, and one of the movies we brought up was the Michael Jackson movie,
Oh
Michael.
my gosh.
And we decided to make a bet on whether it would reach $1 billion before the end of the year. I said it would be $1 billion movie. Ray is saying it won't because he doesn't like Michael Jackson.
Whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa.
I'm joking.
The accusation is real, bro.
I'm joking. But
No, yeah.
no, seriously though, I don't know why, but I don't remember why, but if you've seen the episode, you know why. But yeah, we never actually talked about the bet, and someone brought it up to me. They told me we never like what is the bet? What are we gonna do? So I had an idea of what we can do. You want me to, tell it to you?
I don't know. I mean, no, I don't want you to tell me.
Okay, I
What?
take that as a yes. Okay. But pretty much my idea was you come up for a bet for me, like if it doesn't
Or like
reach
a
a billion
punishment?
before the yeah, punishment. If it doesn't reach the end of the year, if it does not reach a billion by the end of the year, I'll do something you want to do. We can post a video on YouTube or post some pictures on like a story or whatever. And
Oh,
you can do whatever punishment. I already had a punishment in mind. I honestly been thinking about this entire week. But I know you like the movie Hamilton, right?
oh
Hello?
my God. I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know you like that movie. I had another one. I'll tell you that after. But pretty much the bet was I would want you to dress up as the king from the movie. I forgot his name.
That's
Oh my god.
crazy. King George.
And yeah, King George, and I'd want you to perform that same song, "We'll Be Back" or "You'll Be
That's
Back."
crazy.
Perform that song. I record it, and we post that on YouTube.
All
You have to wear the
right.
fit too. You have to wear the fit.
Okay.
That was
We'll
the
do
the
it.
first punishment. The other one I was thinking this was mainly just for me, a punishment for me. But for Halloween, you have to dress up as a Glee character, one of my favorite
Oh
Glee
my God.
characters. That was the other punishment I had in mind. So
I'll
whichever
dress
one
up as the
you
disabled one.
okay, but definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. I don't know if you'll be able to get a wheelchair, but
I'll find it. I'll find a way.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
But
Yeah, sounds
yeah,
fun.
those are the two ones I had in mind. Do you have any in
Yeah.
mind? I don't know if you
And
do.
your
If I
dick
lose.
pic. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, good, good.
No, I'm gonna think about it and see what we can get, but
Okay.
or see what you're gonna what you're gonna have to do anyways,
Yeah.
buddy,
Yeah.
because that
So
movie is not making $1 billion.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it will within the first 6 months. But if you
Six
don't think,
months,
yes, I'm that.
bro. 6 months
I'm
is a huge time.
I think it will make a
Oh,
billion within 6 months.
I think we should we should like lessen that time, Mitchell.
Lessen the time.
Yeah, because 6 months it's a long time.
Oh, so what do you want to do? Because the original bet was we by the end of the year it will make a like the original bet was it would make it $1 billion movie. That was the bet.
Oh. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never mind. I forgot about that. I was thinking in my head, like, we should do like $1 billion, and it's like time running in the theaters.
and the time running in the theaters.
Yeah,
That's like 3 months. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that. You know, we'll
Uh,
let the audience decide. What do y'all want to do? Just $1 billion in general, or um, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the time it's in run time in theater. If nobody responds, then I guess we'll just flip a coin. That's
oh shoot.
That's what we'll just do. By next episode, we'll flip that coin. By the way,
Hmm.
and if you've seen the last episode, which was low key a banger, one of my favorite episodes we've posted so far, you would know that at the end we didn't do the tradition that we usually do. So we're gonna start off this episode. Well, we're not really starting it off, but we're gonna have this at the beginning of the episode. Movies, or television, anything, any form of media we have watched last week and or this week. So I want to know, is there anything new you've watched or are watching right now?
Yeah. So, like I said earlier, I watch Hoppers. I think it was a great movie. I still like Coco though, the movie that it was getting compared to. I still like it a little bit more. Is what I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Yeah. You want to go and then I'll go
Oh,
back
okay.
on.
Yeah, I can do that. Um, Honestly, I haven't really watched that much stuff, but one of the things I have been watching is Doctor Stone. I'm still am watching Doctor Stone. Uh, Almost done with. I think it's season 5, part 2. I'm pretty sure, or it's season 4, part 2. It's one of the two. But I'm on the final season. I'm just on the second part of it. The third part is supposed to be releasing April 1st, I think. And yeah, it's Doctor Stone's. I've said this plenty of times. It's an underrated anime. It's so good. So if you haven't seen it, definitely I would say check it out.
Yeah. Um, the next thing I've been watching recently, I fell, man. I got sold. I'm watching the One Piece live action right now. Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Oh, definitely
I was
wild.
actually like really interested after seeing like a lot of reels about it, and then I like how. Okay, the main thing that really drew me into the show back again, at least, is the
Is Yugi?
relationship that the crew has with each other. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Yeah.
care. I'm not a cooner anymore. I
Oh,
swear.
what?
Nothing. But no, yeah. I really like the relationship that the like the actual actors grew
Hmm.
into.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what how they're gonna evolve sooner in the future. And I actually like the pacing that they're going with. It's not like
Yeah.
they're going, in the next episode, blah blah blah, and then it's pretty good. I like how they did the entire Rogue Town in one episode because
Yeah. Logtown.
yeah, and now I'm in episode 2, so
Reverse
uh,
Mountain.
yeah, I'm just trying to remember how the pacing right now, but yeah, I really like the first episode of season 2 so far, so they got me hooked, man. They got me hooked.
Yeah. It's definitely, and I've said this, if y'all saw the last episode, one of the best live action. And definitely, I agree with the two things you said. The pacing, like from season 1, the pacing wasn't bad, but I really do felt like the pacing in this season is way better. relationship with the crew, and just I said this because I was just watching the first season a while ago, but the acting in general with also the Straw Hats and the other characters have just improved so much, and yeah, like you said, I'm excited. Well, you once you finish season 2, but I'm excited for um the next season in the future. Yeah, let me know whenever you get to episode 7,
All right,
But
all right, cool.
um is that it? Oh, actually, well that's it for me. I mean, I've been watching Survivor, because I'm a Survivor fan. If anyone's a Survivor fan, comment hashtag Johnny Fairplay. But
Yeah,
yeah, I've been watching Survivor. That's pretty good. I'm watching the most recent season, and it's pretty good so far.
that's good. Well, yeah. There's one more thing I watched, and I actually really, really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, Mitchell watched it with me too. And it's the what is it called?
Oh,
Project.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary,
I
dude.
forgot about that. I forgot we
You,
watched
how did
that.
you forget? We watched it less than 12 hours
I
ago.
literally forgot. I was like, "What are you talking about? What did we watch?" And then immediately I was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
forgot about that." Yeah, we
No,
did
yeah.
watch that. I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah. I remember I came into the movie just thinking in my head, I was like, oh, it's gonna be just be like another Interstellar knockoff, whatever. I went into the movie like semi-blind. I watched the trailers and that's about it. I watched Chris Stuckman's like review about it, and I was just like, no, yeah, why not? I'll watch it. And you know what? It did not disappoint. I'm gonna say it now, dude. Ryan Gosling, amazing act. Like I watched him in a lot of his other works, like La La Land and
RB.
the Barbie movie. Yeah, but
That's class.
yeah, I to me, it just never really, I never looked at it in a way that he's so versatile. Like, dude, he could be funny and serious in like the same, like 2 minutes, and it is insane. I'm gonna give him his flowers, and he is an amazing actor that I can't wait to see more of in the future. But overall, I'm not gonna give any spoilers about Project Hail Mary, but dude, I gotta say that might be it could be the possibility of it being my second favorite sci-fi movie of all time. So if you guys have time, I recommend watching it in IMAX because dude, the three things I can give nods to it about is the acting, the visuals, dude, the visuals are amazing, and the sound. Dude, the music and the sound and composing that they had in that movie was phenomenal. Like I this one I might like actually competed with Interstellar and how good the sound design was. But yeah, other than that, I don't want to get anything to the story because I think it's something that you guys should watch. But I gave it a 9 out of 10, and I will stick to that till maybe I either rewatch it or I die.
Okay, I like to hear that. But yeah, I forgot we did watch that movie. Same way with Ray. I agree. I gave it an 8.8 out of 10 when I watched the movie. Um After the theater, and yeah, I'm gonna stick with that too. It's definitely I gave it the same. I'm pretty sure if I didn't, my bad, but I'm pretty sure I gave it the same rating as Send Help. That movie. It's right now. Those are competing for me for movie of the year. We're only January, February, March. We're only 3 months in the year, so I still have time. Obviously, there's still more time, and something we're gonna be talking about later in the episode might take the spot for the movie, but yeah, a great movie, great sound. I didn't watch any reviews because I just don't like watching reviews of movies before I go watch them. But I watched the first trailer. That was it. So I didn't know that. I mean, this is in the trailer, but there's this character called Rocky that shows up. I didn't know that they were going to be in the movie. So when I watched the movie and we finally reached to that point, that's what really started hooking me on, and I was actually like, okay, the potential is potential, and you know what I'm saying? So I definitely enjoyed the movie from there on forward. And yeah, there's this one scene like where he's just outside in space and you just start seeing all these colors and the sound, and it's just great and beautiful, and definitely a scene I won't forget, like probably ever. It reminds me of a La La Land scene too. I'm not gonna get into the scene, but Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. I forgot we watched that, but yeah, Ray just reminded me. Yeah, great movie. Definitely, I would recommend watching in theaters. Um, yeah, comes out
Watch
today
it in
too. So
IMAX.
yeah,
IMAX. I recommend watching in IMAX theater. It's so good.
yeah, comes out
Yeah.
today too. So if you got time, good movie. I think you could watch it with pretty much anyone. They would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But next thing, after we just figured talking about a great movie like that, we gotta go into another something great of the sorts. But I don't know if you've heard, but this year is Hannah Montana's 20th anniversary. Have you heard?
The GOAT. Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro. The queen of Disney, some say. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I
some
was gonna say
say
I don't
that.
know.
Some do say that. And there's supposed to be a 20th anniversary special that will premiere on Disney Plus and Hulu on March 24th, which is next week. It's supposed to be 2 episodes just celebrating Miley Cyrus and the show. So if you definitely have time to check it out, and you're a fan of Hannah Montana, why not check it out? You get to probably relive some moments from your childhood that you enjoyed, and
Thanks, bro.
you get to remember how much of an impact she really had on not only Disney, but probably in your life. So, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, dude. It's time to go back in your basement or your attic and then go pick up your old Hannah Montana merch, man. Go,
X, if
go,
anyone has that.
bro. Everybody has that. It's like when they're wretched, you're never throwing them away. Um,
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
have to
dude.
have that.
I'm like shocked that she's actually doing something for it because,
Yeah, me
like,
too. I was
yeah,
shocked.
prior to this, she hasn't said anything about Hannah Montana. I was in the mindset that she wanted to get that out of her like history.
Well, that's not true, but let's just say we haven't really seen her talk about it often, but she definitely has said some things and definitely has. I've seen her perform, which is one of her best songs, "The Climb." I've seen her perform that song still many times to this day, but you can go
That's just a
continue.
banger of a song, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, I think it's time to get your old merch out and come hang out with the community, man. Yeah, that's all I got.
Facts. Okay, sorry, I was drinking water. That's all
Yeah,
right.
you're in it.
But
I was like,
facts
you're
though.
talking now.
Yeah, sorry. Nah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not
No,
gonna
you're good.
fall asleep like someone
Uh,
another. Okay,
guys, talking about the past. Forget about
moving.
it.
Yeah, like, I don't think I can, but anyway, actually, you're right. Let's forget about it right now.
I
Moving
will
on
never forget
to
it, bro.
moving on to another thing that's supposed to be revived or brought back or thought about. I don't think I told you this, or I don't think it was in the notes I sent to you, but there is gonna be a regular show,
What?
revival, reboot, release of new episodes. On I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max. Until
Cool.
something happens with that, but on HBO Max, it's
That's
coming
busy.
out this year on May 11th. I know pretty. If you are watching this podcast, you're a fan of regular show. There's no way you're watching two Gen Z people. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't heard or seen a regular show. There's just no way. It's one of the best cartoons of our generation. So yeah, it's supposed to be like 44 episodes of some old episodes that never aired and some new content. So are you excited about that, or you
Of
just
course I
don't
am,
care? You're
dude.
not gonna check it out?
Bro, Regular Show is one of my favorite cartoons of all time, so I have to be there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be there. I still have to watch that Fiona and Cake season 2, but I'm definitely gonna after done watching that, I'm definitely gonna check out. Excuse me, but this regular show revival, I guess, of some sorts. Because after I said this plenty of times, I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but after the last season of regular show, I really did not enjoy that season too much. The pop moments I enjoyed, but some of these episodes are just not it. So I'm excited to see a breath of fresh air, a breath of fresh air.
For sure.
Yeah, a breath of fresh air and um this new reboot revival, whatever it's supposed to be. Um, but yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up quickly, you know, is I haven't seen this, but I know my co-host has because I'm pretty sure you talked about this last episode. I think it was on your honorable mentions. Sonic, they're making a
Oh,
fourth movie.
I'm good.
Uh, a
No, we
lot of
talked about the first
people.
one, man. That's the only one.
Oh, you haven't seen the other one?
No, I've seen the second one, not the third one though.
Oh, okay. Well, they're making a fourth one. It's supposed
No. Okay.
supposed to be coming out next year. I don't remember, but I think it's supposed to be coming out next year or this year. But a lot of people were speculating whether Jim Carrey was coming back after his conclusion in the third movie. You haven't seen it, but the movie's old. But pretty much he just blimps away, sacrifices himself for the greater good, and a lot of people are now speculating whether is he going to be the villain or it's like since he redeemed himself, or is it going to be like a different universe type deal with it. The villain in this movie is supposed to be Metal Sonic. I don't know if you've heard about that or seen that, but
Yep.
yeah, he's supposed to be the villain in this movie. I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I have played some Sonic games in my past. My favorite one is Silver. You know what I'm saying? Go Silver. But yeah, I guess since you said you really had no opinions on this one, we could just skip
Well, I
over
mean,
if you
I
don't have
think,
anything.
although I don't know what happened to Eggman's, and I got spoiled right there.
Yeah,
Um,
my bad.
I think more than likely Jim Carrey's gonna. Well, I don't know because I don't know if you've heard about like the little controversial he's in right now. People saying that he's not the real Jim Carrey or something like that. I think that this haunted movie won't survive as well without Jim Carrey playing as Eggman.
Oh,
Um,
he's already confirmed he's coming back.
oh, then yeah, then he's definitely gonna come back. Eggman wise, I don't know. I hope it's the same one because I actually like the way that he acted. Um, and yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have.
Yeah, I might honestly check it out because I've been hearing these movies are good. So, and like I said, I'm not a hater of Sonic. I used to play some of the games growing up, so I might actually check the other three movies out before we get on to the fourth one. And now it's time to move on to some trailers. The first trailer I want to talk about. There was a third trailer I want to talk about, but couldn't fit it into the schedule, so we'll talk about that probably next one. Um, is the Dune trailer. I know neither of us has seen Dune, so
Dude,
we're
oh
just
my
gonna keep this
god.
extremely short. Like literally, we don't know nothing about Dune. But I'm
Okay.
going to watch the first two movies. I literally don't know anything. Maybe you know stuff. I have no idea what's going on. So
I know he has cool eyes.
I'm definitely gonna watch the first two movies before the third one comes out. Cause I want to see what the hype's about. I can't say these are bad movies. I've never seen it. That watching that trailer though for the third movie, I don't know about you, but it got me hyped to see the conclusion and the finale of this story. Even though I never seen anything, but the trailer for me at least it got me hyped. So what about you? I don't know if you've seen it.
I'm more interested in the evolution of Timothy Chalamet's acting because, dude, comparing it to the first Dune movie, like this in the third trailer at least, it seems like he's like fully in it. He's not gonna mess around. He is the main character in that movie, and yeah, I appreciate him for that. But yeah, I again like I don't know if I said this in the last podcast or not. I completely said something else, and I'm just switching up. But I did say that I was gonna watch all three of them like consecutively, and like I'm just gonna watch them like back to back to back to back. Just because like when it comes to bigger trilogy movies like these ones, I'd rather watch it all like back to back to back to back. Like similar to when I watched The Hobbit, I watch all of them in like one whole day, and then I'm planning on doing that the Lord of the Rings sooner or later. So yeah, I'm
Good
pretty.
luck.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm
Um,
never watching The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a maybe, but the rest of those, I don't know if I'll ever check them out.
But oh yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited. Dude, I never realized how stacked the Dune cast is. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty excited seeing all these talents come to one.
yeah, but like I said, we literally don't. I haven't seen any of the other ones, so I'm not gonna stick on this for too long. That's pretty much it. The next trailer I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? My pick a movie of the year when we were talking about picks. Spider-Man Brand New Day, man. That trailer, if you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing, brother, but literally broke records, the most successful trailer of anything. It beat out GTA 6 as the most views in 24 hours with a trailer. So, you already know it's a big event that a lot of us Spider-Man fans are excited for this movie.
Don't
Like
care
I'm
about No
calling
Day.
it now movie of the year, bro. Like there's no way this cannot be the movie. At least for me, there's no way this movie cannot be movie of the year, bro. Like we're getting Spider-Man, we're getting Punisher, we're getting talks of Sadie Sink.
Think.
Yeah, her. We're
Mhm.
getting talks of her being the Phoenix, Jean Grey, mutants being introduced into this with Spider-Man uh losing his web shooters and now getting organic webbing from his wrist. It's just this movie looks like it's gonna be the best Spider-Man movie of all time. So yeah, I've said this plenty of times. This I said that I don't know if I said this when we were talking about our favorite Marvel movies, but if now I'm gonna say it right now, this movie will cement Tom Holland's Spider-Man as the greatest Spider-Man of all time. After this movie, there will be no more debates. I don't want to hear Tobey Maguire, Bully Maguire. I don't want to hear Andrew Garfield. I love Andrew Garfield, but I don't want to hear them anymore, bro. It's Tom Holland, the only one to reach 4 movies. And I'll stop right there. Just
Oh,
you can go if you have anything to
what
say.
happens to this the worst Spider-Man movie to come out?
If this is the worst Spider-Man movie, I take back everything I just said. Do not quote me. just, just, I take back everything I said. This is the worst. If there's no way it can be worse than Spider-Man 3, right? There's no way. There's
I
just
don't
no
know,
way.
man. I'm just saying this. Like the reason why people didn't like Spider-Man 3 that much was because there was way too many things in it, and I'm just like I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for the movie myself, but I'm just saying there's a lot of things going on in this movie, and I'm excited on how they're gonna treat it, but I just don't know how they're gonna control it. So
See,
I can't wait.
I would get what you're saying.
No,
Were you finished? Sorry, I didn't want to
I'll
interrupt
say
you.
my like actual opinions about the trailer later.
I would get what you're saying if like if it would have been a different director, or even if it was gonna be like some dude's first time into this space. But I trust this director. He did Shang-Chi. He did dang, why did I just forget Mr. Wonder? The Wonder Man, Wonder Man, my bad. He did the Wonder Man series. He's also doing the next Shang-Chi. And he also was supposed to do uh Avengers: The King Dynasty movie before they shifted over to Doomsday. So if Marvel trusts him, Kevin Feige trusts this dude that much. I trust him that he'll be able to handle all these characters. We've seen in Marvel they're able to handle a lot of characters. It hasn't been this same director, but we've seen it. They're able to. Good directors are able to handle a story with a lot of going on. James Gunn, the Russo brothers, like we've seen this before, so I do trust that they will be able to handle much. There was a lot in the last Spider-Man movie too, so let's not act like there wasn't a lot in No Way Home. There was a lot in No Way Home, and they were still able to make it better than Spider-Man 3 in every pretty much Spider-Man movie before then.
No,
But
don't get me wrong. It's like I
yeah.
agree with you. Like I'm not saying that the movie's gonna be bad already because there's so many things in it. I'm just saying that like even in No Way Home, there was a lot of things going on. It wasn't like it was like different plot points the plot points. It was mainly directed in the multiverse area, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And I feel like that's something that made the movie pretty successful compared to Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3, it would like jump
Well,
from Sandman, and then it would jump
there's a
to
lot.
Venom, and then it would jump from this. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, although like No Way Home was like there was a lot of content in it, it was still mainly like helping the objective of the initial point, which is multiverse, and
Yeah.
that's why I think it's still pretty. Like, okay, my initial opinion about this movie is that I'm excited for it. And I'm like, I can't wait to see the Punisher and I guess Sadie Sink. I mean, we don't know if it's actually her yet, but
Oh, it is her. It's been confirmed.
that's cool. But I'm going into this movie similar to what I did with what was it, Homecoming? And like, it's pretty much gonna be a complete, like, although we've known Tom Holland as Spider-Man, we've only known him as Tony Stark's Spider-Man. So I'm pretty excited to see how they're gonna treat him as Peter Parker Spider-Man instead of being helped with somebody else. So I'm going in
Yeah.
this movie with a clean slate, and I'm not really gonna compare it to any other like previous Spider-Man movies. Not like the Tobey Maguire ones or anything. I'm talking about like No Way Home, Homecoming, and then Far From Home.
Yeah, I definitely I just hope this movie is gonna be as good. I have trust in that it will be though. Um yeah, if it is, like I said, if it lives up to the potential, it definitely will be the best Spider-Man movie for me of all time. Um but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you haven't seen the brand new Day trailer, check it out, bro. It's really good. The visuals are really good. I like that they're actually starting to use practical swinging in some of the shots. So shout out to the people who work with that stuff. I don't know who the people are, but shout out to the people who are able to use those tools, and we can see more practical moving through the streets of New York instead of just seeing CGI green screens. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big news for Disney, you know. There is this new update that Disney is adding on the Disney Plus app. Pretty much it's just on your phone and I think tablets and stuff, but it's pretty much just like reels for Disney. Have you heard of that?
Ew. Yeah, I have, but I catch myself in scrolling way too many, like way too long some days. So I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah, definitely I don't see why they're adding this. Well, I know, let me not say that. I know why they're adding this because it's for like Gen Z to the younger generation. Even some of these millennials be doing it. Trust me, I've seen some of y'all. But it's mainly for to get people to doom scroll on Disney Plus. I don't think it's going to be of a successful thing because you're only doom scrolling through Disney. It's only for right now. It's only Disney like movies and TV shows and stuff like that content. Like that's stuff that are owned by Disney. So it can be like ESPN, Fox, and things like that. But it's only on Disney Plus, and it's for right now, at least from what we know, it's only like movies and TV shows. I don't know if you've heard, but in the future, because I know you're against this, but in the future they want to add AI content onto Verts, so people they can get content creators or just creators in general, or even just you at your home, sitting in your couch eating potato chips as we're doing this podcast. They want to get you to create content of Mickey Mouse talking to the girl from Tangled about why is her hair cut or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They want something like that on their content and allow creators to use AI because I'm pretty sure do not 1,000% quote me on this. I have been doing my research, but not like I haven't been researching my research, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure they are in talks or works to work with a AI company like Sora, or it maybe is Sora, and that's what their whole. I'm not saying that's what their goal is, but that's what people are thinking their goal is with the Disney verts, to then allow creators to create their own form of AI content. So I want to know, how would you feel about that, and are you a fan of Disney
Boo,
verts?
boo. That's trash. Dude, the only reason why a lot of Disney characters and Disney, oh, excuse me, Disney like mm, actors, the only reason why they get the format that they get is the humanity and the character behind them. So make a fucking make get a robot to make all that for you and pretty much do whatever you want with it, bro. I'm gonna make Mickey Mouse suck my dick then, bro. Like, yo, like, come on, guys. You know, it's again. I know AI is something that I'm not gonna be able to fend off for the rest of my life, but it's something that I'm not gonna implement into my daily life other than ChatGPT for my homework. But
Facts. Facts.
but no, oh yeah, dude, it's so dumb. Just the creative world is being taken over by an AI plague, and it's not good for it's not good for us as a human, but it's also terrible for us creatively because a lot of people is like
Yep.
instead of looking up things that they are like interested in creating, they want a step by step tutorial on how to do it, and it's like creativity is gone, and people believe that there's just a proper way to do anything in life, and it's
Yeah.
just not the way to go about it.
Yeah.
I've, I'm a TA, I'm a teacher's assistant, and I've had
A
students where
rat.
they not even
Teacher's
rat,
pet.
a rat, buddy. I'm helping students cheat. But no, I've helped students where so I'm photography and film major, and dude, I've had students come up to me and they're like, "Hey Ray, do you think this looks good?" And I was like, "Do you think it looks good? And is it something that you're proud of?" And then they'll be like, "Well, I don't know. I feel like I need somebody's acknowledgement." I'm like, "No, it's like I know people are different, but I think self acknowledgement is something that you need to have, and AI is just something that's not going to help with it. You know, it's I think that's why depression level is higher, man. Freaking
Hey,
robots, bro.
brother, I don't
F
I
this,
don't know
man.
if that
F,
I
F
don't
AI.
okay, guys,
I
we
know.
don't
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
yeah, I don't know if we were gonna say that, but I did like you were spitting, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like
Yeah,
a
no, yeah.
clip. I might have to clip that,
No, I'll
but
tell you. No,
I might
it's
leave that last part out.
no, I'm telling you, it's true. It's just like it's AI. It's taking away our creativity, and it's that's the main reason why I'm never implemented in my art. So if you ever see a Raymond original film out in theaters, just no AI was used except for the homework that I used 20 years prior.
Fact.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
we definitely are gonna talk about more about Ray Mayer short film in the future, because there's
yeah,
actually something I want to talk about at the end of this episode. But yeah, I definitely agree with Ray. I know I've said it plenty of times. I'm an advocate of AI as a tool to help people who are actual filmmakers of that sort to do things that CGI can't do to a certain extent, and also depends on what the project is. I said this when we talked about it last episode with the Seth MacFarlane thing. I don't really think you had to use AI for that. They just wanted to. Like, they can make excuses with, we tried CGI and wham wham wubsy 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 wham wham. But in reality, you just wanted to use AI because you wanted to try it out. That's just the straight facts. Stop trying to lie to people and tell them this, that, and the third. We just say you wanted to use AI because it was just the
third.
best outcome and the easier outcome to do. I definitely do think that this is not a good thing for Disney to do. If this is true and if they still are going towards this direction, I definitely don't think they should allow people to just use their IP and create whatever they want. I know from what I can remember, they are putting restrictions on it, so you can't have Mickey Mouse sucking your wiener, like my co-host said.
Oh,
But still, you can still do crazy things with AI, and I definitely do not think this is a good outcome. Once again, if this is true, I do not think this is a good outcome, and I just don't think Disney Verse is a good idea. Like, this is Disney, bro. This is the whole reason why people are saying your movie quality and your stories are just dying. Like you're just wasting your time on this has nothing to do with the artist, but just on the direction of the heads up there on Disney, you're just wasting your time with this. Disney Verts. I don't even know how many people that watch Disney Plus on their phone. I'm just gonna be real. The only time I use it is if like I'm going out of town and I'm downloading episodes so I can watch it on some place where I know I won't have connection. But other than that, I don't really know how often people are really watching Disney Plus and Netflix and all these things on their phone. So I just don't know who's really going to be using verts to swipe through and see clips of movies they probably won't even watch in the first place. So I don't think this will be successful in the big run. Who knows? I've been wrong before, not on this podcast, but in real life I have. But I don't think this is the right direction for Disney. And this is just a big waste of time. Like my co-host said, I'm an advocate of AI as a tool, but using AI to make memes and doing videos like that, or using it to create promotion work when you can just hire an artist, or if you're that lazy, bro, just just do what Kanye did for one of those Super Bowl commercials and just say, watch my thing. And people will still check it out if your voice is that much of a voice that people care to see. You don't have to create bullcrap trash, or as they say nowadays, AI slop. You know what I'm saying? That's not
Exactly.
useful and doesn't really do anything. So yeah, shout out to AI though.
What?
And the next the next thing I wanted to talk about um after that was, well, this will probably be the last thing we'll talk about this on this episode. And you've seen the Oscars, right? Or
Yeah,
have you at least seen some of the things that
yeah.
happened? Yeah.
I did a watch party with my friends and we watched it.
Okay, that's nice. So I did a
BND.
little homework party and I was just doing homework while seeing some other things that were going on, or like scrolling through my feed to see if I could see who were winning the awards and stuff. So I didn't watch all of the Oscars, but I did see, the performance of Golden and other things like that during it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was definitely uh I'm gonna be real. I'm not a huge fan of award shows, so that's part of the reason why I didn't watch it. Plus, it's so freaking long, so I'm just not a huge fan. I don't really care about the award show itself, but I do like to see these actors, the costume designers, the artists, the directors, the short film directors, the producers, the musicians, and the rada 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 all getting their recognition and that they deserve. At the end of the day, I can't remember the exact quote that one of the people said from the movie. I meant from one of the short films. He won the award. Oh my god, I can't remember right now. But I can't remember the exact quote he said. But pretty much he said like, actually, I'm not even gonna quote him because I don't remember the exact quote. But I'm just gonna quote myself and just
I knew you
say,
were gonna say that too.
yeah, I was like, don't even do it. Just don't even do it because I know somewhere down the line it's gonna get back at me. I'm gonna look stupid. I'm just gonna quote myself. These movies at the end of the day are here to not only, get you out of your life and, your circumstance and make you just have a few hours or minutes where you can just enjoy yourself, but it's also to make a change. A lot of people like to say, I'm not watching this because it's pushing some agenda or propaganda or whan whan. But, bro, everything is pushing something. You can watch a SpongeBob episode and be like, this is pushing something, So, I mean, you can't watch every SpongeBob episode. Some of them are just brain rot, but you can watch episodes of SpongeBob and you can see they're obviously pushing an agenda. To sharing is caring. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. But yeah, I just wanted to know, how did you feel about the Oscars? Sorry for
um,
ranting.
I think this year it was fun and very entertaining. I'm gonna get this out of the way because, dude, Conan O'Brien to me is my hero. He is a comedical genius, and he will always be forever one of my favorite human
Comedical.
beings in this world. And dude,
Dang.
no, I'm
Who's that?
telling you, I love Conan O'Brien. He's one of my favorites. Dude, I'm gonna say it now. He is probably one of the perfect hosts for the Oscars. mainly because there's people in that audience where they're pretentious and they're overly snarky, and Conan O'Brien knows how to shut them down so easily, and I love him for that. But other than that, the segments that he created in the beginning, it's amazing where he recreated the weapons and went through all the best picture nominees. That was amazing. Same with the ending of the Oscars, beautiful. So kudos Conan O'Brien, amazing. I love him as the second year, and I wouldn't be shocked if he was the host for the rest of his life. But yeah, I genuinely though I am pretty happy on how the what do you call it, and how the awards are distributed. The one I'm really happy for is Amy Winnigan, who winning best supporting actress as what's her name? The old lady from Weapons. Dude. I remember I was sitting in that chair and I was just like, all right, here comes Tiana Taylor. Who's gonna get it? Dude, and I heard Amy Winnigan. I like genuinely jumped in the air and I was like, yes, dude, I was so happy. So congrats to her, and I give her all the work or all the kudos that she can get. What are the other ones? Golden was definitely gonna win. All my friends were like, "Oh, Sinners is gonna win," and I was like, "Dude, Golden is gonna win. K-pop Demon
yeah, I
Hunters
knew
is gonna win." Yeah,
yeah, it's music that like, come on.
yeah. Speaking of Golden, it was very disappointing in how the Oscars skipped over the. I didn't know his name, but they let EJ talk, the voice of Brumi, for
Oh yeah,
some
they're like
awards. Yeah, and then they
cut him
skipped over.
out.
Yeah, they cut them out. They started playing music, and I was like, dude, that is terrible. That is rude and disrespectful.
They've done that. Yeah, they do that a lot in these awards shows.
Yeah, it's just this one. It's like EJ didn't even talk for that long. She talked for like a couple, maybe like less than a minute, and then she was like, "Okay, here you go, take the mic," and they just stopped it there. And I was like, "Bro, you guys are already going over schedule, so you might as well let her talk, or let him talk." And that I thought that was like the worst, not really worst, like rudest part about the thing. Getting to see RDJ and Chris Evans come back on the stage, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I actually was watching it when that happened too.
Yeah, dude, I was so high. I saw him and I was like, "Oh my god, no way!" And Channing Tatum being there too, perfect. Talking about best, oh my god, the best supporting actor with Sean Penn, dude. Oh my god,
He didn't even show up.
oh my god, yeah, Sean Penn not being there. We don't know the reason why he wasn't there, but dude, I'm genuinely pretty happy for him, because that's Sean Penn's third Oscar win, and I think he's not leading, but he's like the only actors that ever had 3. So congrats to him. That's my guy. And dude, best male actor going to Michael B. Jordan. Yo,
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, deserved. I was thinking about like
really?
Yeah, dude, I think it's deserved. He did an outstanding role in Sinners. Like,
no, I agree. I thought you're gonna hate on him.
No, dude. I remember us talking about the Oscars. And we were like, oh, I think blah blah blah. We thought Marty Supreme was gonna sweep.
Marty Supreme.
We thought Marty Supreme was gonna win a lot more awards, but Marty Supreme walked out with nothing.
Yeah, which is
I was like
kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, like insane. One battle after another, winning best movie or best picture of the year. I'll give it to them. Like, I genuinely thought Sinners was gonna win this year, and I was like, oh, I'm getting ready to hear Sinners. And my friends, they were like, yeah, Sinners is gonna win. And so we were all sitting down, just like,
I thought Sinners was gonna win too.
Yeah, we were all sitting down, saying like, Sinners is gonna win, whatever. It's like, especially after Sinners just won best male actor and best director, I was like, Sinners is gonna sweep this year, whatever. I hear one battle after another, I was like, oh, no way.
I was just disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I don't want to, dude. I'm telling you, one battle after another. It was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
It was a great movie, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if it was. I would consider it the best picture movie. Wait. Did Ryan Coogler win best director?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Double check. But no, yeah, dude, I was thoroughly shocked that
Wait,
they won
wait.
it.
No, I think he won Best Original Screenplay. That's what he
Yeah,
won.
there is because I was thinking, I was like, wait, no, Sentimental Value won Best Director, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, never mind, never mind, never mind. My bad. Sorry, guys, I didn't. But yeah, I'm so proud of all of them, and I'm pretty happy on how the awards turned out. Usually with me, I would have a really, really, really hot take saying like, "More Supreme Show won 5 Oscars," but no, I'm pretty proud of what they did. And I'm trying to think of other ones that kind of got like I was shocked that they won. Um,
The cinematographer for Sinners, the first female to ever win the award,
oh
or
yeah, I
I
mean
don't
no.
remember her name.
Um, Let me search it real quick. This is National Women's Month. Usually I would just be like, oh yeah, her.
Hey, usually we wouldn't be like that. He was joking, guys. You know, we
uh,
love women on this podcast. But
uh,
yeah, shout out to her. I definitely, while my co-host is looking it up, I definitely do think it was deserved. There was a lot of beautiful shots. I know I saw a lot of people saying um they were surprised it was to her, and they thought it was gonna go to I think the one they said thought it was gonna go to was either One Battle After Another or Hammett. I think it was one of those two that I kept hearing other people said. But I'm still happy, I'm happy Sinners was able to win another award, and I'm happy she was, because I didn't know she was the I didn't know she was the cinematographer behind the work of Sinners. Ooh, you like that vocab. But anyways, I was definitely excited and happy for her that she was able to win this award. And yeah, were you able to find her name?
yeah, it was on the World Arkapaw.
Okay. Yeah, her.
Yeah, congrats to her.
Definitely
Yeah.
well reserved. Well
Mhm.
deserved, not reserved. Yeah.
Oh, you know what, dude? Best original score going to Ludwig Göransson too for Sinners. I was like, hey, you know what? Hey, that's all you, man.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I was genuinely really
That's his third
happy.
time winning one for one,
Yeah,
right?
well deserved. Yeah, dude, well deserved. It's like truly, like I personally think that I didn't think Sinners was gonna sweep at all. I knew Sinners was gonna. Sinners had competition, dude. So I
Yeah.
already knew in my
But
feeling that they were gonna win every single award.
we
Uh,
talked about it on the on that one episode, and I was looking back at the clips, and yeah, we literally said like we thought it was gonna win. Well, I said you thought it was gonna win more, but I said I'll be surprised if it won more than 2 awards. I said I
yeah,
want it to win 4 or 5, but I'll be surprised if it wins more than 2. And yeah, I was actually surprised you
yeah,
know
dude.
it won more awards.
I'm really. Oh my god, you know somebody else. I haven't gotten to watch the movie yet, but my buddy Darian. Um, what was her name? God, what's her
The
name? What
actor
was her
from
name?
Hamnet or
Yes,
Hamnet,
bro.
her,
Her
yeah,
winning best lead actress was he like jumped up and like went crazy because I personally think that I thought Hamnet was gonna win anything because general exposure,
really.
yeah, the exposure that Hamnet got like in its
Jessie
initial release,
Buckley, that was her name.
yeah, Missy, I didn't think that they were just gonna win anything. Like Hamnet, I was thinking about was that Hamnet wasn't gonna win anything because no one watched it, and it proved me wrong because Hamnet winning best with Jesse Buckley, like I haven't watched it myself, and I'm gonna watch
Me
it
neither.
now. I'm gonna watch it
Yeah.
even more now. Um,
Well, I was
I
gonna
was
watch it anyways, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it when it comes out.
yeah, like he was talking to me about like the way that she acted, and there was one scene where he didn't tell me specifically because he told me to watch it. He told me that the initial scene where the son dies, he was like, he started crying, and he doesn't cry that much in movies.
Grown man.
Hey,
I'm joking.
no. I'm just saying, like, genuinely, it's insane. So I'm
I'm
proud of them
joking.
for that. Oh, you know what? A movie that I'm shocked, like, nearly sweep. even though only for the costume and design, is Frankenstein. Dude, Frankenstein won a lot of awards last night.
See, you're saying you're surprised, and I'm not like trying to call you dumb or anything or call you out. Actually, let me just rephrase that. You're
No,
saying
no, I
you're
get it.
surprised. You're saying you're surprised, but when I was like watching other like movie YouTubers who like actually seen these movies, I know you've seen Frankenstein, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was watching like other movie people who actually seen these movies and stuff, like weren't surprised. Like they said they knew Jessie Buckley was gonna win it. Like they said out of all the movies, she was the one that deserved it. They said that they weren't surprised that Frankenstein won all those awards, other than like the one that Avatar won. And the only one like I really heard that they said they were surprised on is like Sentimental Value didn't win as many awards as they thought. Uh, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor. They were surprised he won that. And oh my god, I can't remember the other movie, but I don't think it's a movie that's in English, but I can't remember that
Of
movie.
the creation.
Yeah, Secret Agent. They were surprised that didn't win more awards
Yeah, that was actually
and
something
stuff
I'm
like
shocked
that.
too, because dude, Secret Agent had exposure. Like that movie
Yeah,
had a lot of backing to it, and so I'm shocked they didn't win that much.
yeah. I haven't seen like literally almost all those movies I was just talking about, but yeah, it's just like cause like I said, I haven't seen those things, so I just wanted to hear what other people were saying what they thought was gonna happen, and yeah, I definitely will check out those movies in the future, and definitely next year when the Oscars is coming out, we definitely will. This is a promise by the Newbie critics themselves.
Whoa, I don't know
We
what
will watch
promising to.
every single film and short film, everything that's being nominated. So when we actually do our nominees, we actually can not skip over certain things because we literally have no idea what to say. So yeah, that's a promise, at least by the host,
Yeah, it won't
co-host.
happen.
I'm pretty sure I trust he will.
I'm gonna watch most of them, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch all of them.
I will watch all of them. I promise you guys before the
Hey, hold
Oscars
him up,
comes out.
hold him up for this. Hold him up. We're gonna add on this punishment if he doesn't do it.
Please do. Take me back. Actually, I'm not about to make that joke. Okay, continue
Huh?
going on. Nah, nah.
Hey, yo.
I'm not about to make that
No,
joke.
oh yeah, other than that, I thought that this year's Oscars was fun and very entertaining. And and, and I'm hey, if they decide to change up a couple things this year or next year coming around, I'm all in for it as long as they don't make it boring.
Yeah, definitely. I would say when I was watching it, there were dragged on parts. I like once again, I don't really watch award shows because, like I said, I just don't care. I care about like the people get. I said it already. All the people getting their recognition. I care about that, but the actual award show, whether it's literally anything, it could be the BET Awards, but I do not care. But
Wuthering Heights didn't win
definitely,
anything, bro. Mitchell Robinson, man.
okay, that movie just came out this year. They might win something next year. No, they don't. If they win something, you will hear a 30-minute rant. I promise you.
Oh,
But
actually, since we're talking about the Oscars, let's talk about the opposite Oscars. Have you heard about raspberries, something like that?
the raspberries? No, I definitely have
Um,
never heard about that.
so the raspberries are. Let me just double check if I'm actually saying the right thing. But it's the Oscars where they award the worst movie, the worst acting, and the worst like
No, I definitely
overall
don't watch
movie.
that. But
The
no, I definitely never heard about that.
Raspberry Award, yeah. And have you heard about a movie called what was it called? um, World of Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was the
That
winner of the
movie
Raspberry
that came out
Awards this
last
year.
year?
Yeah, it came out in like beginning of
Oh,
last year.
I
So yeah,
forgot it. Yeah, I forgot it. You're right, it did.
dude, that movie was a generational
Yeah.
mistake. That movie was god awful, man. I couldn't even watch it. Actually, I don't know. I would watch the movie if I was drunk and I wanted to just put something on to laugh at. But dude, I don't even think I could do that because that movie is boring and god awful.
Yeah, I literally heard it was like shot during COVID, so that's why it's so bad. But even
Yeah,
then, there were a lot of movies shot during COVID, so I don't really think
dude.
that's an excuse.
One of the things that
And it was
I thought
based
was
off of a book or too, which is also crazy.
yeah, which is insane. One of the worst things I think that the movie did though is that they used actual like war footage and like real tragedies that happened and added CGI on top of it to make it look like it was what do you call it? To make it look like it was pretty much like just aliens taking over the planet instead. And I was like, dude, no, that's a terrible idea. And yeah, I'm happy that movie won that award because god, that movie was awful.
I'm definitely not gonna hate on it too much because I don't even think it deserves to be talked about. Bro, that movie was just a joke. But
That was more than a
yeah,
joke, man.
definitely. Rast, what is it called? The
The Raspberry Award.
Raspberry. Yeah, definitely. I never. This is my first time hearing about this. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking. It said Kate Hudson's song "Sung Blue" Razzie Redeemer Award. I don't know what
Oh
that
yeah, so
means, but
that's if they got like one of the I don't know if it's the worst acting, or it's like the worst movie, but it's pretty much like they it's a redemption where like they won the Raspberry Awards prior to it, and then they got nominated for like an Oscars.
oh, okay. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I heard good things about that movie, so I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised it's here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, that makes more sense
Don't worry,
then.
they're nice too. They're not only shitting on the worst movies.
Oh, okay, okay. I can
Yeah.
get with that.
Yeah, dude, I love that awards. But yeah, that's pretty much my entire take about the Raspberries this year and the Oscars.
Okay, I loved it. That's what I love to hear. That was the end of that segment, and pretty much we're about to wrap up the show now. But before we get off, before we end it, let me say that, not get off, because that sounds kind of crazy. But
Probably playing Apex.
before before we end it off here, I wanted to ask you, I low key remember last year when you said you wanted to shoot a 48-hour short film?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to
Hmm.
do a 48-hour, but I'm trying to shoot a short film this summer. Definitely we
Yeah.
can do it in July. I should be free that month.
Yeah.
Unless like I have something to do with like an internship or something, but I should be more free that month.
Hmm.
And we gotta shoot something. I'm sick and
Yeah.
tired of every single time I clean my room, I see these stupid props that I still haven't thrown away. And I'm just like, bro, I used a lot of money on on all these props. We got these handcuffs that are under my bed. That if someone looks under my
Oh.
bed and they see these handcuffs, they're gonna think I'm being freaky. So we gotta use these. We gotta
Yeah.
use these things, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Even
I
the
know it's on the
fake
pod.
blood, bro.
I still have it with me.
Yeah, I have some with me too.
Yeah. But, a little like we're not gonna spoil anything because we have this something like Healer just brought up. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a short film doesn't have to be like 20 minutes or a series. It could be two
Mhm.
minutes and it has a narrative, and we're good with that. So I was to say
Yeah.
we should do like a trial run, and where it should just be me and you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So F Nick, F
I
Thomas, man, F
yeah.
everybody, man. It's only me and Mitchell in this world. No, I'm kidding. But
I definitely I definitely do agree with that. Like I said, I think we should be the main two people in it. And because I didn't mind our old one that we were doing before, it's just we took the time aside to try to include Nick, and that ended up flopping. No offense to my boy Nick, I know
yeah.
you watch these, but that ended up flopping. So I definitely think I think we could still do it. I think we should just cut out all the fluff and just make it an interrogation thing. We're just interrogating. If we wanted to still continue that, I like I said,
I,
we're not gonna spoil too much,
yeah,
but
I think we should
we
focus on
could.
a different project first, and we'll come back to that one.
Yeah, I'm down with whatever though.
Alrighty. Yeah. But
Yeah.
don't worry, we're gonna use those props, and then you guys will get to see it, and we'll see. You might see a face reveal coming up soon too. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
might.
you
Yeah,
get
I
to see
forgot
us.
about that.
Mm.
Sooner than you think, Cause yeah, if y'all didn't know, we drop these things like an actual TV show and stuff. Their season. This is season 1 of the Newbie Critics.
Facts, bro. And then season 2 will never exist.
Nah, season 2 is coming sooner than y'all think.
I'm kidding.
But anyways, wrap it up there. We already talked about if you skip to the end, we already talked about the things we've watched this week. So if you want to know more about that, just go back and watch the episode. Shout out to my boy Ray. Shout out to
my bad. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
On the next episode, we are going to be talking about movies that we're ready for in April. So you guys better
we will
tune in and we'll see.
Yeah, he is right. We definitely will talk about that. Good thing he just reminded me. But yeah, shout out to my boy Ray, the best co-host a man could ask for. Shout out to Hannah Montana, a legend.
Facts.
And shout out to Michael B. Jordan, my GOAT, you know. Nah, I'm joking. He's not my GOAT. But I do love Michael B. Jordan, you know. So, yeah, that will be the end of this episode of Newbie Critics, you know. See y'all later.
Thanks, bro. I'll see you guys.
Oh, shoot. Stop the recording, please.